Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
That'd be Junko, I'm guessing. Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka.
Oh, maybe not.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
When was this? Sayaka. So the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Oh my god, really? No, I knew... I said it! I fucking said it! I told you it might have been her herself.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
She was getting pretty fucked up.
She left. She said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
But I had the sword in my room,
So you're
and she
saying
knew
that
about
if
it.
She took it was then taken from her, and she was killed with it. In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, I didn't. Oh, you have such creepy faces. Where's my... Alright? Junko may be gone, but I can see you are just ready to take her spot in the creep factor.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Nah.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
These fucking jiggly faces. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
She is absolutely convinced it wasn't me. She knows who it really was.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
First case, so it's gonna hold my hand here, but I want to see if I can figure out what that is before she says it. Something should have been there, but wasn't. Hair and dust on the floor. Somebody cleaned it
You know
up.
what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Oh, sure. Tell me more. As things advance further, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Wonderful. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Good luck. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. If we can figure out what that is. What do we got? What's the hint you're gonna give me here? Excuse me. Hair. Done. Bam. Hello! I shot the thing. Thank you. We're good.
Now I understand.
I did it.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual
Bang,
at all
bang.
to find my
Bang,
hair
bang.
at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Thank you for the follower, Tonifo. Follow Tonifer. Welcome to the stream.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
I can't fucking unhear Camille now. People suggested that last stream, and I was like, no, I like my silly voice for her, but now she's very clearly French.
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Put down that objection finger. You're no Phoenix Wright.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Wasn't me.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
No! No, I'm not!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes, we can. Jiggly Taka.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Oh, she got a smirk on her. She's cocky little bitch right now.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Yes! I know where you're going with this.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Then
sorry.
they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yeah?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, I do. Weirdly pixelated version of Kyoko. Why is that one low res, but the one on the side, which is bigger, full res? Killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Oh, I have 6 minutes to pick a... Okay, I guess if you need to think about it.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Yeah.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
You know, if this is all voiced, does that mean that they also have voice lines for everything you could potentially get wrong? Because if so, that's a lot of extra content they crammed into this. Kind of impressive.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
If you're wrong, it's not voiced. Dang.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then.
Oh, poor idiot Leon.
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Sure, this is still the tutorial level. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust, and your influence gauge will take damage. This is important. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. So from here on out, it means that I actually have to listen to the whole thing once to see what's there, and then go through it again. Much like a Phoenix Wright. Good luck and have fun. What do you got? Bathroom door frame. I still can't change this right now. So all I've got is the door frame. God, you're so creepy, book girl.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main
Yep,
room.
that's fine.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yup.
Then the killer ran after her,
Uh-huh.
and they got into the bathroom.
Yup.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
I'm gonna wait.
Sayaka had locked it.
Nope, that one's wrong. That's the wrong one.
No, that's wrong.
Good, good. I'm glad I waited a half
The
sec.
reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Aha, I'm a smirk boy.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I mean, it was stuck. It's not hard.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door...
You're the one that labeled that on me, not me.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because they would try it and it wouldn't work.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake. thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Oh, the nameplates. Convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
Or she.
That's inconceivable.
In fact, I'm starting to think that maybe it was Junko, just so that this first one can result in nobody dying from the trial, because she's already gone.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
This is brain space just doing like it's trying to predict like what the game's gonna do instead of just dealing with the text in front of me. I'm sorry.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Right.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
This makes sense.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Fucking dumb shit people.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
You. I mean, not you.
Sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
What? I love that he changes his voice. Just randomly from time to time. Just this, like, deeper, more projecting, like, announcer voice.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Then we all die.
Well, why don't we just vote right now?
No.
Majority rules.
Don't do it. No, this is exactly how Hitler took power in Germany.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
I mean, it's not exactly how, but like, I played Secret Hitler. It plays out a little bit like that.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
All right, what's up?
Oh, you...
You are way too dismissive of the swimmer girl.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's a good question. Sayaka let them in. That's the only way it could have happened.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
She said she wouldn't, but I feel like they specifically said that to mislead me.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible.
I've also definitely entered the phase where I'm not looking at chat anymore until this one is done. I will glance over it all when we're done.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
This statement actually makes sense with this pose.
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
No, shut up, me.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. Wait, asked me. I don't remember this one. Also, I know why, because all of the pictures are just a 2D shot from the front, but it's really funny to me that he's pointing angrily at the center, which is like exactly the opposite of where I am standing. I'm right next to him. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Oh shit, I actually have to find one of these, don't I? Shoot, this one's actually trickier because I don't know what the thing is here. Because, yeah, we switched rooms. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, we switched rooms. Bam.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Makes sense. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. I mean, she clearly did, but... Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
So it was somebody that was trying to act like me.
What if her being scared was a lie?
That too, that could be a thing.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
In fact, I'm pretty sure that's it now.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
I knew it! I fucking knew it! I told you that notepad was gonna have something. She did the trick that I told you about. You do the pencil graphite thing. There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Sayaka, check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Knew that would be a thing.
And you're right. It can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Hold up. So yes, it was my notepad. Somebody wrote on the sheet in my room. Or, no, she wrote it. She wrote it. Gave it to somebody.
Huh?
That's what it was.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
I was drunk. I don't know, maybe?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
And she wrote it, which says she says check the nameplates. So did she switch them? That note, Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Or she wrote it to try to send somebody at me, not knowing the nameplates had been switched.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Yes, we all know. You've told us all repeatedly.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
You seem like you've got some crazy evil info, so yes.
Pay attention.
Okay, we got another one. What's the thing? What's the bullet that I'm getting? Dorm name. Yeah, okay, so I gotta pay attention here. What do we got?
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yep.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Yep.
I see. So it's
Oh, the fucking target's drifting too.
Then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yep.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
I'm fine with that.
So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem.
I didn't see anything wrong with that. Also, the timer seems to reset with everyone. Like 10 minutes is crazy. Killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is it has to be because of what got switched. Okay, so you just want me to do it again.
Sayaka and Makoto's like in the note.
Blah, 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 blah.
I see. Then they would have gone exactly.
Bam.
The room.
Because they got switched. I hope this is it.
The nameplates on
Yeah.
Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. the nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
I don't know which angle they're gonna take with this.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Why would I do that?
Right. Okay, then who did it?
You're starting to look rather nervous. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. I'm really starting to think that this maybe was a suicide.
Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Why would somebody write Leon then?
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplate. So she's like very clear about it.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Sure.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably...
Also, how could you have possibly... No, what? Yeah, you slipped... So she slipped it under somebody else's door. Somebody specific.
Whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Why, though? If she was just saying, I want to have a friendly chat. Unless that... She wanted... Maybe she made a deal with somebody to get them out? The actual mechanics are very easy, but they're doing a really good job of sprinkling shit all over the place so that it's not obvious what it's supposed to be here. This is good.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
No shit, Sherlock.
We still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Thank you. I like that he speaks bluntly.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yeah.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Probably, but still.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Just a guess. The reason I know her wrist was broken with the fake sword was because... Wait... She had gold clown jizz on it. That's what it was. When you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Yeah, see, there's Goldilocks on it.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
So it wasn't very sharp, but if it was swung with full force, it would have broken something. Cherry flavored, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
And there's some on her wrist because...
Sorry, I'm specifically not reading chat right now because I'm in this and I don't want to get any influence from people. I read it for a while, but now I'm totally zoned in.
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Yes. Catch up with me.
See. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death, that's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates.